Namaste, Pranam, Gita Dhyanam. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitam Vritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatva Manusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavatveshinim. O Bhagavad Gita, with which Lord Narayana himself gave enlightenment to Arjuna, the ancient sage Vyasa included it in the Mahabharata. O Goddess, showerer of the nectar-like knowledge of non-dualism contained in your 18 chapters, O my affectionate mother, the destroyer of rebirth, I meditate upon thee. Krishna Vandana. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansachanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. Son of Vasudeva, the slayer of Kansa and Chanur, extreme delight for Mother Devaki, O Lord Krishna, the supreme teacher of the universe, my salutations to you. We continue reading of the 6th chapter, the Dhyana Yoga, 6th Adhyaya of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Dhyana Yoga, and today is the 13th Shloka, the 13th verse that we are going to read today. Yesterday, Sri Krishna has told us that how one should, with the mind focused, one pointed, and the mind and senses having brought under control, should take a seat on the seat that he has told us in the 11th Shloka, the Chaila Ajina Kusha. On that seat, one should sit with the mind focused, one pointed, the mind and senses controlled, restrained, and then get into the practice of the yoga of self-purification. Yunjat Yoga Atma Vishuddhaye. For the self-purification, once he starts this process of self-purification, then comes the meditation aspect as such. Now, here in this 13th shloka, Sri Krishna again says how one should sit. In the 12th shloka, he told us, sit on the seat with mind one pointed, mind and senses under control. But how to sit now? Now that particular posture as such, the posture, Sri Krishna is going to tell us in the 13th shloka. Samaṁ kāya-śhiro-grīvaṁ dhārayann achalaṁ sthiraḥ samprekṣhya nāsikāgraṁ svaṁ diśhaśh chānavalokayan. Diśhaśh chānavalokayan. Sri Krishna says, Samaṁ is erect, straight. What is to be kept straight? Kāya-śhiro-grīvaṁ. Kaya is body, Shira is head, and Grivam is neck. The body, the neck, the head, all in the straight line. Not like this bent posture or, this is straight, but the head is bent down. Not like that. All the three, the body, the neck, and the head in the straight line. Samaṁ kāya-śhiro-grīvaṁ dhārayann achalaṁ sthiraḥ. Dhārayann is holding these three, achalaṁ sthiraḥ, not moving, and steady, absolutely still. Sthiraḥ. Samprekṣhya nāsikāgraṁ svaṁ. Samprekṣhya is the entire the focus of the eyes. The gaze should be at the tip of the nose, nāsikāgraṁ. And whose nāsikāgraṁ? Not others. Svaṁ, one's own tip of the nose. The gaze should be at the tip of the nose, one's own nose. Diśhaśh chānavalokayan. Diśhaḥ is directions. Avalokayan. Avalokayan is not anavalokayan. Unavalokayan. Not looking around. So, the aspirant, spiritual aspirant, should sit on the seat, keeping the body, neck and head erect in a straight line. No movements. Not moving any of the organs as such. The gaze, the eyesight fixed on the tip of his nose, his or her, one's own nose, and not looking around in any other directions. What is happening there? What is happening there? What is happening up? What is happening down? No. Diśhaḥ cha anavalokanam. No looking around. What is happening in all the rest of the world? The entire focus is, the gaze is only on the tip of the nose. Now why so? Why these specific instructions Sri Krishna has given as far as the sitting posture is concerned? Now there is a scientific reason for it. It is said that when the body, head and neck are held erect in the straight line, the spinal cord becomes vertical. The spinal cord is not bent then like this or this like this. It is straight. And when the spinal cord is straight, what happens? The harmonized breathing takes place very easily. Because when we breathe in and breathe out, the process, the prana that we taken, that entire breath is passed around in our body. And I mean, all those who have read Raja Yoga and they have studied the physiology as such, as explained in the Raja Yoga, we have these are along the spinal cord. We have these the Ida Pingala, and then we have the chakras all along the spinal cord. Now, once the body, neck and head, they are kept erect, this entire inner structure of our body, which is not seen to us, that automatically gets harmonized. The veins inside and the chakras and the movement of the prana within the body. So breathing, harmonized breathing takes place easily and freely, and good thoughts naturally come to mind. Just sit straight, still, no movement around, no looking around, and with the focus, one's gaze focused on tip of the nose, the mind controlled. The mind is one-pointed. The mind and senses controlled. Automatically, the positive vibrations will start getting created within the body. The posture assumed for meditation should be firm, facile, and deliberate. It is not that we are sitting for meditation in a casual posture. No, we must make an attempt. And we have to make a practice for that. As the mind calms down in meditation, the eyeballs assume steadiness and seem as if they are gazing at the tip of the nose. The moment you get that vacant look within your eyes, as in reality your sight goes inward. Your eyes are open, but all your thoughts, all your mental processes are drawn inwards, and your eyes, they get a blank, a vacant look. You are looking, your eyes are open, but they are totally blank. They are totally vacant. The thoughts are indrawn. And when this state comes, automatically the gaze becomes fixed on the tip of the nose. In meditation, all modifications of the mind merge in the self, beaming as bliss or as pure consciousness. And this is the ultimate the end point of the meditation process. When we are totally indrawn, then there is nothing but the bliss and awareness of pure consciousness. That indrawn look, that empty look in the eyes. You look at the photographs of all these great saints, Sri Ramana Maharshi. You look at his photographs. His eyes are open, but you can clearly make out his gaze is inward. You look at the photographs of Sri Ramakrishna. You look at the photographs of our Ma, Holy Mother Sri Sarada Devi. The meditative postures of Swami Vivekananda. You look into their eyes. Their eyes may be open. Of course, Sri Ramakrishna's eyes in the meditative posture, they are not fully open, but whatever open, they are slightly closed. But we can make out all their focuses indrawn. No external, roaming around of the thoughts or the eyesight. They are all within. So that is what happens, and that is why Sri Krishna says that samprekṣhya nāsikāgraṁ svaṁ. Automatically it happens that your entire focus of the gaze turns on the tip of the nose and you get a vacant look in your eyes. Now what Sri Ramakrishna has got to say on this? Sri Ramakrishna says, when a bird is brooding on her eggs for hatching, she puts on a vacant look, taking no notice of things going around. Just look at that picture of a hen which is sitting on the eggs, hatching them, brooding, hatching them. A vacant look. All her focus, what is happening here, there, at that point of time, she won't even look at any insect crawling around to catch that insect or to catch that grain of some cereal. She won't get disturbed at all. Just the vacant look in that eye. Even such is the case with the eyes of the yogi in meditation. And Sri Ramakrishna says this is exactly what happens with the yogis when they get into a deep meditation. When they get into the stage of deep meditation, they get a vacant look in their eyes. In meditation, there is one-pointedness of the mind. The one-pointedness of the mind that Sri Krishna has already told, sthira manasam, tatraikāgraṁ manakrutva. He told us in that 12th Shloka. Focused, one-pointed. And what Sri Ramakrishna says, in meditation there is a one-pointedness of the mind. Then eyes see not, ears hear not, body becomes inert as it were. Now this is exactly these are the symptoms that the devotees used to see in Sri Ramakrishna when he went into Samadhi. If you read the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, where Sri M. Mahendranath Gupta has written about the instances when Sri Ramakrishna went into Samadhi, absolutely still. No, not even breathing. The breathing is stopped. There is no movement of the body at all. There is no pulse. If he in that state of Samadhi, if somebody checked his pulse, no pulse beat. No movement, no internal movement, no external movement. Just lost into that divine realm of the Divine Mother. And that is what happens now. He is talking about the eyes see not, ears hear not, body becomes inert as it were, like a stone. Any snake crawling on the body is not sensed then by the yogi. Even if a snake crawls on the body, in our case, what happens when we sit for meditation? We have closed our eyes, and maybe we have fixed our gaze on the tip of the nose, and a mosquito comes and bites. That's it. All our focus, concentration on that meditation, it is gone. If mosquito is sitting here, I will hit it. I will get the pain of mosquito bite. But for the yogis, it doesn't happen. They are totally unaware of what is happening. Even if a snake crawls on their body, they are totally unaware of it. Nor does the snake apprehend any danger from its contact with the human body. Now, if at all a snake happens to come around the body of a yogi who is in deep meditation in samadhi, he crawls on the body, but there is no danger for the body of that yogi because of that snake bite. Snake won't bite at all. Snake would consider this person as just an inert being, like any other stone, like any other material thing which is not moving, lifeless. So that is what happens when a person gets into deep meditation. So Sri Ramakrishna has actually told us the kind of symptoms that people can see in the great sages, in the great saints, in the avatars, in the incarnations, when they get into that state of deep meditation. So that is the ultimate symptom that the yogis undergo, or we see in their physical being, that how their body reacts when they get into that deep state of meditation. So this is what Sri Krishna in 13th Shloka has told us, that how one should behave physically, keeping the body, neck and head erect in the straight line, holding one's gaze on the tip of the nose, not looking around east, west, north, south, up, down, what is happening around, totally immersed in the self. And once we get into that state, what happens next? That now Sri Krishna will tell us in the 14th shloka. If there be any trace of mentation while in meditation, how does the yogi engage that pacified mind? If there is by chance some kind of disturbance, how the yogis react to it during the process of meditation, that Sri Krishna is going to tell us in the next 14th shloka. Till then, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Jai Thakur, Jai Ma, Jai Swamiji.